Hello, Taurus. Welcome. I hope everyone is doing well. Today we are doing a you and them reading. So let's get started with your oracles. Messages for Taurus. You have shame and guilt. Feel them without judgment. Mistakes do not define your worth. Compassion and acceptance. And on the bottom is shadow alchemy. Turn shadows into gold by shifting your awareness. Empowerment and rebirth. All right, next we're going to get the Lithra Tarot. We're going to get 3 of these. Messages for Taurus. You have victory. You have the strength and determination to overcome challenges. With focus and balance, success is within reach. Take control of your journey and move forward with confidence. This is your time to rise above adversity and claim your victory. Compassion. You embody emotional wisdom and care, creating a loving space for others. Your deep intuition brings understanding and nurtures harmony. And momentum. Energy is moving swiftly and progress is accelerating. This is a time to focus on your goals and maintain direction. Opportunities are unfolding quickly. Stay adaptable and ready to act. Success is in motion. On the bottom is generosity. A balance of giving and receiving is key. Share your resources generously, knowing they will return the abundance. Acts of kindness create harmony and strengthen connections. What I'm getting from this is like a way of being is going to accelerate success. So, like kindness, care, balance. That's what this is about, balance. So it feels like to me it's talking about in regards to this reading, there's a goal that someone is trying to get to. And it's saying balance is key. So let's get the truth is. We're going to get 3 of these for more context. Messages for Taurus. You have money problems. Lack of money is causing tension. Dying love. The conclusion of this connection is approaching. And hazy vision. Things are not being seen clearly. On the bottom is avoiding, refusing to accept the reality of this connection. So this feels a little bit like denial, or I don't know if it's denial as much as it feels to me like accepting things as they are. Like someone is feeling as though this is how things are and nothing can be done differently. And I feel like what this is trying to indicate is that's not true. It feels to me like it's trying to indicate that something can be turned around here, like for the better. So for this reading, the top row is going to be Taurus. The bottom row is going to be the other person's energy. If it sounds flip, just flip it. Take how it resonates if it resonates. So we're going to start with Taurus's energy. Tell me about Taurus's energy. Have the Ace of Wands. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Yeah. On the bottom is the Star. I'm seeing money issues here. This is like someone who's down on their luck, looking for an opportunity though, but feeling kind of hopeless. Ace of Wands, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. This looks like to me money issues is causing relationship issues. The Emperor, King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, Nine of Swords, money worries. Showing the efforts being put in here to try to make a change if there's money issues here. Taking a leadership role in regards to finding something new or starting something new. The Emperor, King of Cups in reverse, Nine of Swords. Eight of Swords. Yep. Four of Wands. Eight of Wands. Okay. So see, this is the same as this. Momentum. This is indicating that whoever this energy is, they're needing something to happen quickly. Y'all see the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom. There's financial issues here. Trying to find something, but being trapped. So it's almost like not being able to find something or find something that works. The effort's being put in here, but it seems like it's like hitting a brick wall for this energy. Needing to find stability. Tell me about the energy for Taurus. Tell me about Taurus's energy. The Fox being sneaky or clever. This is trying to come up with like new ideas. It seems like there's a struggle here in finding something. Trying to be creative or come up with new ideas. The Fish, money and resources. This King of Cups in reverse is making me feel like this is someone who is feeling, without a doubt, feeling down on their luck. Like it's a feeling of I'm trying everything and everything's working against me or nothing seems to be working. Rider, this is a quick communicator. Needing something to happen, worried in regards to finances, needing something to happen quickly. Anchor, security and stability. Yeah. Someone here is desperately seeking security or stability. This could even be a situation where someone's struggling to pay their rent, pay their house payment, worried about losing their home. There's an indication here of I need something to happen quickly and I'm doing the best I can, but nothing's working out. So let's see the other person's energy. Tell me about the other person's energy for Taurus. Nine of Wands. Four of Swords. Three of Pentacles. Ten of Wands in reverse. This energy feels similar. There's frustration here. Working together. This may be a situation where both people are, in this doing the same thing. They're both trying to get themselves out of this situation. So this could be a couple, two people living together. There could also be something going on with this person where maybe they've been out of work or maybe out of work for health reasons, like a surgery or something like that. Let me get some more here. Nine of Wands, Four of Swords, Three of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles, yeah. Three of Pentacles, again, we have the Three of Pentacles here, and Knight of Swords in reverse. Eight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Knight of Swords in reverse. Six of Cups in reverse, Seven of Cups in reverse, and the Knight of Cups. This feels to me like two people who feel like they're drowning. So what I feel like here is there's a lot of money problems. And see, we have this dying love here. So I think what's happening here is money problems is causing a strain on the actual relationship, because both of these energies are kind of in the same energy: worried, stressed, frustrated, wanting something to happen, but feeling like it's just not happening. Because that's what this is showing here is trying to get, this feels more like a from the outside source, trying to get someone to work together, but the feeling out of options, wanting or looking for some kind of support. This feels dire to me. This is like, I need something to happen now. Either both of these energies are struggling to find work, or they're needing more income and it's just not available. Tell me about the other person's energy for Taurus. The Mice, theft and destruction. Man, so either you're the masculine or dealing with a masculine. This can also be about healing finances, but not finding any options. And closer look. Yeah. This to me feels like looking for areas where, looking for support where if you're in a bind, like some kind of relief, like temporary relief, that kind of support. Theft and destruction. There's been some kind of loss here from either one or both of these people that's affected their finances. So losing a job, or um, just not having available funds is what it feels like. And there's like a race to remedy that. Let's see how Taurus views the situation. How does Taurus view the situation? Strength in reverse. Yeah. Leo energy. Ten of Swords. Ten of Cups in reverse. Hanged Man. Feeling stuck. This energy feels up here like they've given up. This energy feels hopeless, without a doubt. This energy down here doesn't feel quite to the extreme of this energy. It seems to me like they're still fighting, they're still trying, but this energy just feels like they've given up. Like they don't know what else to do. Strength in reverse, Ten of Swords, Ten of Cups in reverse. Three Cups in reverse, Emperor in reverse, Two of Swords in reverse. I feel like the reason for this is something has happened. It's like someone has got fired or someone has lost their job. It seems like that is the catalyst to the money issues. And on top of the money issues is creating relationships issues. So not only is there stress about money, there's also stress about the relationship. This is saying not seeing where the relationship is headed. Like, I don't know where, once all this is said and done, I don't know where my relationship's going to be. or where it's going to end up. Three of Cups in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, Two of Swords in reverse. Three Swords, yeah. Ace of Cups. Six of Wands. This is recognition. There's a lot of hopelessness, a feeling of hopelessness here. Sadness, there could be depression. Not This energy feels like they don't have any control. It's saying whoever is in this energy needs to show themselves self-love. Recognition here of not knowing where the relationship is headed. It doesn't show, it shows that this person has been doing things to try to fix the situation, but they want to give up. Tell me about how Taurus views the situation. Letter, this is text or emails. It can be a signed document. It can be divorce. What I feel like this energy is thinking is that it would be easier to not be in a relationship. Like it'd be easier financially to not be in a relationship. Or it would ease some sort of burdens. So what I'm getting from this person's thinking it would be cheaper to be apart than to be together. And that's sad when you have to think about your finances based on whether you're with someone or not. The ship, moving on, moving forward, moving out. And lady, feminine energy. So either you are the feminine or dealing with a feminine. I'm hearing jump ship. What I feel like is this energy feels like there's nothing else that can be done. They're thinking about jumping ship, abandoning the whole thing. So they want to run away. They want to run away from this, or they just don't. I feel like they don't see any other way out. And what I mean by that is they want to walk away from the relationship. They want to walk away from the money problems. They feel like I would be able to survive better alone. Let's see how the other person views the situation. How does the other person view the situation? Six of Wands. King of Wands in reverse. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And the Knight of Wands in reverse. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Devil on the bottom. I want to ask, does this have something to do with cheating? I didn't think it did. The cards are showing up that way, but I don't think that's what this is about. I think this energy sees the other's lack of motivation. This energy here hasn't given up just yet. But they're seeing the other's lack of motivation. Six of Wands, King of Wands in reverse, Knight of Wands in reverse. Someone here is being blunt, and it may not be out loud. It could be out loud. That could be what the arguments are. There's something here with a loss. I feel like someone's lost their job here somehow. Or and it's either out loud or silently someone here is being blamed for this happening in the first place, due to losing a job or losing money somehow. Ten of Wands, Page of Cups, King of Cups. It feels like this energy is either silently or out loud blaming the other. It feels like this energy is this looks to me like they're more silently blaming the other because they're trying to show compassion, but at the same time, they're feeling the other person is reckless. So, this energy is trying to fix a problem that they feel like they didn't create. And they feel like, however, this came about, if the other person created this problem, they feel like what they done was reckless. Like, if they quit their job, it's like, how, you knew that was going to put us in a bind. How could you be so reckless? That's what it feels like to me. Ten of Wands, Page of Cups, King of Cups. And what's interesting is if this person is the one that created the problem, they're the ones who's wanting to run away. Ten of Wands, Page of Cups, King of Cups. Queen of Swords in reverse. Nine of Cups. Empress in reverse. It looks like whatever happened here is going to be the downfall of this relationship. This person's wanting an apology. This energy's pissed off at the other. They're wanting an apology, and I don't think they're getting that. There's either a lack of responsibility or a lack of accountability coming from this energy, and that's what's pissing the other off. This feels to me like this person feels like I'm having to clean up your mess. Or because of the mess you've created, now it's affecting both of us. There's some hard feelings coming from this energy. There's resentment here as well. Tell me about how the other person views the situation. Okay, this is about giving or receiving. It can also be a gift, but this is like giving or receiving in an exchange. Ten of Wands. Yeah, burdens. Yeah, you gave me these burdens I didn't ask for. The Tower. This is governments, businesses, institutions. Can be the courts or divorce. To me, this feels like a job. It feels to me like someone is pissed off at the other for. It seems to me like they lost their job somehow. And this person is like, I want an apology. At the very least, I want an apology. And I feel like the other energy isn't giving it. The Bear, this is an authority figure or protective energy. See, the Empress in reverse feels to me, this could be indicating like feminine energy. Um, this is also someone feeling like there's no more expansion or growth. This energy feels like to me that they want to end the relationship because they want to run away from the problems that's here. This energy feels like they want to end the relationship because they have a lot of built up anger and resentment towards the other for their recklessness. This looks like to me, I'll fix your problem, but I don't see us expanding or growing in regards to our relationship after this. So it is a dying relationship. And it is due to money problems, but it's due to something that happened that created the money problems. So let's see the outcome for Taurus. Tell me about the outcome for Taurus. Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, the World, and the Four of Cups. King of Cups in reverse. I think this person's going to leave. Or they're going to say they want to end the relationship. Knight of Swords, the World, Four of Cups. This energy here is what you call a runner. They when things get bad, they run away from it. Instead of staying and dealing with it, they run away from it, hoping it'll go away. But really all it does is just follow you. Ten of Swords in reverse, the Devil, and the Five of Swords. Yep. This is someone when things get too rough, too hard, too difficult, they run away. Ten of Swords in reverse, Devil, Five of Swords. It's saying they're not dealing with this in a healthy way. Yeah. Yeah, they're ending the, yeah. It seems to me like they're trying to leave the other holding the bag here, holding the problems. You know, it seems like they created something and now they're like, I'm out. Hope you can figure this out. Ace of Wands and Four of Pentacles. Yep. That's what this looks like. I wouldn't be surprised if this person was to like ghost or just up and leave. They can't handle the stress for one thing. They can't handle the difficulty, or the feeling is this stresses me out. I don't like this, so I'm going to go do something different. This this is, I already see this isn't turning out well, so the best thing to do is just end it. Move on as if nothing happened. That's the energy this is giving. There's a feeling of irresponsibility here in this energy. They're not willing to, it's just like I said, when things get hard, they jump ship. And this, I don't think it's just this one situation. I think this is what this person does. No matter what the situation is. If it gets too difficult for this person, they jump ship and they go find some new situation to get themselves into. Tell me about the outcome for Taurus. The compass, yeah. See, that's about the direction you're going in. This is saying that this person's getting out of this relationship because they don't want to deal with the destruction. It seems the destruction that they've caused. Gentleman, masculine energy. Yep. Ending a cycle. So either you're the masculine or dealing with a masculine. See, this is saying ending the cycle and starting something new. The devil is showing up as this isn't healthy. What this person is doing is not healthy. And the scythe, cutting something or someone out. Yeah, see, this is like, ooh, we're financially struggling. I'm not hanging around for this. This doesn't make me happy, so I'm leaving. So either this person caused the problem, I feel like they did, but it doesn't have to be. Either this person caused the problem or money problems were created somehow, and this person was like, I'm not hanging around for this. When times get tough, I'm not going to hang around for this. So let's see the outcome for the other person's energy. Tell me about the outcome for the other person's energy. Page of Wands in reverse, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And the Five of Pentacles. Yep. King of Cups in reverse. Message of bad news. This is reaping what you sow. Financial struggle. This feels to me like this person's being left holding the bag. Like I said, the empty bag of problem, or the full bag of problems. Page of Wands in reverse, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Wands in reverse, Five of Cups. This energy is screwing the other over. This is giving a hint of like this person thinking, I should have known better. This person already knew something about this, how this person is. They already knew something about it because they feel like they're reaping what they sow in this situation. They have regret. Yeah. This person feels like, they walked into a trap. It's almost like they knew that there was a trap laid and they didn't know exactly where it was, but they fell right into it. Like it feels to me like this person knew that this could have possibly happened. Five of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Wands in reverse, Five of Cups. I mean, if this is a relationship, stuff like this happens all the time, or, it happens a lot of times. You get into some sort of financial bond and especially if you have things together, then the other person leaves you with the financial burdens. And that seems like that's what's happened here. Ten of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Fool in reverse. Yeah. This is, I have regret. I shouldn't took a risk or leap of faith. This is like I should have known better. So the outcome is showing that this energy is running away, starting their own new thing, letting this go, and this person is getting left with the burden. So, if anything, it's a hard lesson learned for this energy. Tell me about the outcome for the other person's energy. Yeah, see, once again, the dice, taking a risk or a gamble. This is a message of bad news in regards to coming out of financial struggle. The woman, feminine energy. So either you're the feminine or you're dealing with a feminine. I think we've had both feminine and both masculine energies come out. So I don't know which is which. And the key, getting answers. Yeah, this is lesson learned. I have regrets. I shouldn't have took the risk. It's talking about on this person. Time, certain time or divine timing. I mean, whatever these financial issues are, they can be resolved somehow, but the burden is still there. The burden of having to take care of whatever this other person caused. Or even if they didn't cause it, if these two caused this together, um, this energy here is running away from the responsibility and leaving all the problems on the other's shoulders. Um, and this energy here is the one learning the hard lesson. They'll This is something that they'll never repeat again. This is going to definitely be a lesson learned here for this person. All right, let's get the closing messages. These are yes or no cards. Messages for Taurus. Have career focus. Need career satisfaction, financial security before prioritizing love. No, and when you least expect it. That's what I'm saying here. It seems like this person is like, "Ooh, we're broke now. I don't want that. I'm going to find something new." That's what this is saying. Need career satisfaction, financial security before prioritizing love. So this is like, yeah, I liked you, I loved you, but now we're broke and I don't want to be broke. So I'm going to leave this for you to deal with. On the bottom is out of touch. Their ego is getting in the way of love. And it says no and 1 to 2 years. Yep. So what this seems to be saying to me is this person is not very much love focused as they are money focused. Or money is a priority when it comes to love. So let's get the last oracles messages for Taurus. You have squirrel and ant. Let's see what squirrel and ant says. Squirrel, planning and preparing, gathering, preparing for the inevitable change of the future, but in a light-hearted rather than a doomsday sort of way. Letting go of unnecessary accumulations, physically, energetically, mentally, and remembering to play. Calm any chaotic behavior. Keep only what will best serve you as you move forward. Create a safe, calm inner space, and you will always feel prepared. And ant, patience and community, asking for help, planning, strategy, building your dreams little by little, persistence. You can do and carry more than you might believe. There is no need to rush. Work for the good of everything, and everything will work for the good of you. Be a good citizen, and you are supported. All right, Taurus, that is what I have for you. If you enjoyed the reading or if it resonated, please hit the like button, subscribe if you like, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.